all I'm going to say is that we are now a full month into 2022, and I've got one question to ask you, and this will decide whether this is the video for you. So, have you guys made any kind of movement in your money making ability this year, or have you not? Because we are 1 out of 12 months through already. If you haven't found a way or a direction in which you want to make yourself financially stable this year, then this is definitely the right video for you, because this is what we're going to be talking about today. Your boy's glad to be back, and he's just wrote an ITC, so that went well. And now I'm back on the videos. So the way this video is going to kick off is we're going to start off with finding out where you are financially, then you're going to go on to planning your budget, and thirdly we're going to be chatting about the different ways you can invest in different accounts, and then fourthly we're going to be chatting about the risks and what you should do with South African economy. So let's get into it, because this is so exciting. Honestly, I've been studying for the last few weeks, that's why I haven't been posting, and I'm so keen to get back involved. Mate, these trucks, are they sick? I mean, I haven't posted in like 3 weeks, and now they want to come making noise outside my room. Do they not know MK Insight is back and involved? So the best thing about YouTube channels, you can just speak absolutely filth. I hope this is entertaining for you guys, just because I can't be laughing about myself. So guys, the first thing you gotta do is you gotta ask yourself, how much have you saved already? How much do you want to save this year? And how much will you be willing to contribute into an investment per month, every month? Answering these kind of questions will help you guys to kind of understand where you want to be in these upcoming months, and where you want to invest your money and how much you want to invest. So a great concept which I do use is the concept of rand cost averaging, which is going to be explained as follows. So basically, rand cost averaging is where you have a total amount of investment that you want to invest, and you split it up into periodic payments. And this works so if the value of the investment fluctuates during the year, it'll benefit you, because if it goes down in the future, you'll be investing at a lower rate. But then if it goes up in the future, you would have made a previous investment at a lower rate. And so basically, this is how it works. Another nice thing about this method is that it basically removes volatility, just because on the overall purchase, you're buying at different levels, and so the volatility kind of cancels out. And another nice thing about it is that you now don't actually have to time the market, just because recently the market has been fluctuating quite a lot, and so this kind of removes that aspect, just because you'll be buying over a long period of time. And this is great because if you're doing your monthly payments from your salary or from your allowance from your parents, then this allows you to put a certain amount per month, every month. So yeah, I hope this has taught you guys a nice new little concept on rand cost averaging. If you guys do enjoy financial concepts, then you can check out this video over here where I talk about my most important financial concepts. And also please do subscribe and like the video, just because I'm obviously a starting YouTuber and I need to get the channel growing along with my interest rates. So yeah, I hope you guys do subscribe, and please do hit the like button, just because it really does help me out. So yeah, let's get back to the video and on to the second step, which is planning and sticking to your budget. Now, something that's very nice for planning and sticking to your budget is going onto Google and using a Google Sheet and making your own spreadsheet to keep up with your financial spending, just because I find that this is very beneficial. And the nice thing with the Google Sheets is that it syncs with all of your devices. So if you start it on your laptop and then you go out with your cell phone and you go to a coffee store or you go to dinner somewhere and you want to put in all of your expenses that you pay, you can then categorize it into different sections where you put the expenditure being food, you can put coffee if you drink a lot of coffee, you can put expenditure as golf expenditure, and you can categorize it into whatever kind of thing you want to, and you can make as many columns as you want, and this way you can see what you spend an excessive amount on. And so for example, if you're spending 40-50 rand a day on coffee, then that's going to accumulate over the month, and what you could rather do is figure out a way to spend less on coffee, maybe buying instant coffee or something like that, and you can use the excess money that you save, putting it into investments. And so now that money that you would have spent last week on excess coffee is now actually invested into either a savings account or the stock market or some other kind of investment, and that money is still yours and is not working for you. So I like to start off with the incomes, so the money that I receive through a salary, through my interest from my investments, and also rentals. And then what I do is I'll deduct the fixed costs that I do have, such as rental expenditure and other kinds of things that I will be spending monthly on. So I've made savings an actual fixed cost. So what I do is I'll make sure that whatever money I get in the month, I will put a specific amount of that straight back into my investments. And that way I kind of start the month off with a low amount that I can spend, and that means I've already saved money for the month, as opposed to leaving your savings for the end of the month and then you end up having an extra 1,000 Rand in your account, and now you want to say, oh cool, no, let me get that coffee that I always wanted, and then you end up spending your savings. So I do say that saving at the beginning of the month is always going to be beneficial, and it's going to be so much better for you in the long run. Hot. So now we're on to the next one. So this is going to be the savings accounts and what you guys should look for in a specific savings account. What I'm going to be doing is next week I'm going to be making another video where I'm going to be talking about the best savings accounts that you guys can use as students or as people who are just starting off articles and just going into the working world now, where you haven't made enough money to buy big investments but you have enough money to do savings. So that video is going to be coming out next week, so I hope you guys are ready for it and enjoy it. So if you do want to see that video, please subscribe, and also let me know in the comments which company you want to see, and any companies that you're interested in. I can definitely get them involved in checking their bank accounts and their different types of investment accounts. But basically what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find the savings account in your bank and see which one gives you the highest interest rate and on specific terms which you want to comply with. So when you want to access it at maturity, or if you want to access it straight away, depends on you. But for savings accounts, I do suggest that you make a 5-day notice deposit account, just so that you get a great interest rate, because you can't access it 5 days before you actually want it. And this also benefits you because it kind of stops you from going on those wild spontaneous spending sprees, just because then you won't be able to access your money for 5 days. So if you do want to randomly go out and buy something expensive, you're gonna have to wait 5 days, and in those 5 days you'll be able to tell if you really do want it or if it was just something that you wanted in the moment. If you do want it badly, you'll wait 5 days for it. And something that I do love doing, and I'm sure you guys by now would know, is I love to spread the risk. So what I do is you must use your SDA, which is your single discretionary allowance, and what this allows you to do is it allows you to invest offshore, and this gives you up to a maximum of 1 million Rand to take out of South Africa without needing a tax clearance from SARS, which is very nice. So if you guys do want to invest offshore, then make sure that you spread your risk. This single discretionary allowance renews every single year on the 1st of January, and so this gives you guys the perfect time to start sending your money overseas. So that's what I like to do, and these are the 4 steps that I think will help you guys to start asking questions about where you directed in investments this year and how you guys will be able to make money for yourself this year. So even though it is 1 month into the year, there's still another 11 months, and I don't think that you guys should just wait around until something happens. Rather, start today. When you're done watching this video, maybe go online and go look at the bank accounts that your bank will have and see if you guys are actually getting the best interest rates for your capital investment. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I'm sorry about not posting for a little while, but that's because I was studying, I was sorting out ITC exams, and those went well. So now your boy's going to be back and posting consistently. Mr. Consistent. Boy's Mr. Consistent. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.